Hey, Brook Scholars, welcome back to Remote Learning with me, Mr. Scott. Happy Thursday, everybody. How you doing? Well, I mean, you might be watching this tomorrow. It could be Friday. Happy Friday. I suppose it could be any time. It could be next summer. I hope you're having a lovely time in the warm, sunny days. Or if it's Christmas, happy Christmas. If you're into well, happy birthday. Happy New Year. Anyway, so today I'm super excited about the readings that we've got because we are learning all about our planet and its place in the solar system. Let's get stuck in. Here we go. I can do my little spotlight thing. Hang on. Still getting used to this whole screencastify business, but there we are. We're in business. Oh, you know what I can do? I can make me even bigger. Look at that. Too big. There we go. Okay. Right. Here we go. Earth is always moving. We revolve around the sun once each year. This creates the 4 different seasons. We also rotate around Earth's axis every 24 hours. This is what causes night and day. Our night sky changes throughout the year. Our view of the constellations changes with each season. Goodness. Well, I tell you one thing for sure. This is definitely ooh, boy, that was a weird N. An NF text, a non-fiction text. It gives a lot of really important scientific information. Better read through this one more time just to make sure I understood it all. Oh, where'd it go? Yeah. Earth is always moving. Got it. We revolve around the sun each year. This creates the 4 different seasons. We also rotate around Earth's axis every 24 hours. This is what causes night and day. Our night sky changes throughout the year. Our view of the constellations changes with each season. Whew, a lot to unpack here. Let's stop and think about this. We're on a planet called the Earth, and it is rotating. That means going around. Look, this is the sun. Okay, I'm going to put the sun here, and then our planet is going to go wee all the way around it, right? But not only are we rotating around the sun, we're also revolving. So it's this whole spinning thing. There's a lot of goodness. Are you dizzy? All this rotating and revolving. So the rotating around the sun gives us the seasons, and then when the planet revolves, that gives us night and day. Did you get all that? It says the view of the constellations. Now that's stars, isn't it? So yeah, that makes sense. If the planet is always moving, then the way that we see the stars is going to look different every night. Interesting stuff. Let's get to some questions. Number 1, which title would tell a reader more about this text? Changes, Earth's movements, the sun and the moon, or Earth? Take a moment. Choose your answer. Did you get it? Yeah, the answer is B. That's exactly right. And I can prove it to you. I've got some evidence sitting right here, the good old topic sentence. It says, Earth is always moving. So Earth's movements is the best answer to that question. We'll just kind of bubble that in there. Looks a little, ooh. Oh well. Better luck on the next one. Oh no, and now I'm drawing. Look at this. Ah! Hang on, how do I get rid of that? Eraser. Oh no, do I really have to go through all of this? Jeez. I've made a right mess of this, everyone. Hang on. I'm just cleaning up the old screen here. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're nearly done. Oh no. Oh, look at this mess. Okay. Note to self: make sure to go back to the mouse pointery thing before you scroll down. Okay. Question number 2. What is the main idea? Is it that Earth rotates around the sun in 24 hours? Is it that the Earth revolves around the sun in 1 year? Earth revolves and rotates, or the night sky changes? Choose your answer. Did you get it? The answer is, of course, C. Now, when it comes to finding evidence for this one, I chose actually 2 sentences that are really, really important. The first one, oh, hang on, I'm going to change the color. Yeah, blue, lovely. The first one is this: we revolve around the sun once each year. And then the second one is this one: we also rotate around Earth's axis every 24 hours. So that is how I know that this is the main idea. Just bubble this in. Blue, do da dum dee doo doo da blue, 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 blue. Good. So, any questions? No? Can you hear me in the back? Yes? Wake up! There we go. Number 3. Oh, hang on. See, I'm learning, I'm remembering. Click back on the little spotlight thing. Number 3. Which two words have the same vowel sound? Vowels, all the vowels, yes. Year and with, sky and night, in and night, hour and for. Which two words have the same vowel sound? Choose your answer, but choose carefully. Choose wisely. That was the line. Choose wisely. Go ahead. Well, you probably figured it out before I even got to finishing the last one. It's B, because we have a long I sound. Purple. Long I. Let's see. So we've got I. So we got final Y says I. And then you've got IGH, another good chunk there. Now we'll just bubble this in. Oh, the purple lavendery stuff. I love lavender. Except when you go and put it in your eye. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, remember that from the video? I was explaining I was washing my hands with sanitizer and then not good. Anywho, hasn't happened since, so that's a relief. Phew! Question 4. Which object would rotate? Now wait, because rotate and revolve are two very similar words. They both they both describe movement and they both describe a turning of some sort. So let's go back. It says, where's the which one did I mark for this one? Okay. We revolve, rotate, rotate. We also rotate around Earth's axis every 24 hours. Okay, so rotating, so that just means spinning, like turning in place, not going around something, just literally turning itself round and around. Is it the wind? Is it a snake, a wheel, or a kite? Which one of those things rotates? Choose your answer. Did you get it? C. Yeah, that's right. C. A wheel. It's really, really good. Oh boy. Green is my favorite color. A wheel rotates. It turns, right? It's joined to, let's say, part of a car or a bus or a truck, and of course, it's turning around and 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 around. Number 5. The language of the text. Language of the text. What does that mean? The words that were written down, like the passage, the paragraph? Okay. The language of the text suggests that the author is addressing Earth, the author, all humans, or the sun. Suggesting that the author is addressing. Who is the author addressing? Mark your answer. Did you get it? Yeah, all humans. We are being talked to by this wonderful author, and they're letting us know all about the planet. Lovely. Okay, we're done with that. Time to move on. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one too. Are you ready? Okay. A star chart is a map of the night sky. It can also be called a sky map. Never heard that. It shows where stars and constellations are located in the sky. Like most maps, a star chart is labeled with the 4 directions. When a person observes the sky, it helps to hold the star chart in the correct direction. Then it is easy to compare what is on the map with what is in the sky. You're not giving the sky a high five. Okay. Wow, lots of information there. Definitely nonfiction, though, ain't it? So let's just do this. How about if I do that? Lowercase, just to shake things up. Ooh, don't know about that. Hang on. We'll just erase that bit. Pink! Oh my gosh, it's perfect. It's beautiful. Like, print it off and hang it up in a museum. Where are we? Why won't this thing? Oh, yes, it did. Okay. Better go through that one more time because lots and lots of information. A star chart is a map of the night sky. It can also be called a sky map. It shows where the stars and constellations are located in the sky. Like most maps, a star chart is labeled with the 4 directions. When a person observes the sky, it helps to hold the star chart in the correct direction. Then it is easy to compare what is on the map with what is in the sky. So, star chart or a sky map, and people use these maps to understand where the stars are and how the constellations all connect and come together. Lots of information. Number one, which title best fits this text? Is it Four Directions, Star Charts, Arts and Maps, or Using a Chart? Choose your answer carefully. It's Star Charts. You're absolutely right. Star charts, give me those star charts. I love those star charts, sometimes called sky maps. Yeah, right there in the topic sentence. The very first part of this paragraph helps you to understand the topic. What is the subject of this? It's all about these star charts. Okie doke. Question two. Which best summarizes the main idea? So, if you were trying to take all of that information and put it into a single sentence, what would that sentence have to include? Well, constellations tell stories, the night sky is dark, star charts are maps of the night sky, or map words are important. Choose your answer. All right, it's C. I hope you can see that it's C. Now, wait a minute. Hang on. I wanted to. Oh, I can just do. Oh, I can't. All right. There we go. Okay. So we're going to come back up here so I can underline my evidence. And this particular sentence, I think, is really, really helpful. And oh, that's exciting. Wow. Like a highlighter or something. How did I do that? No idea. All right. And that means we can do this. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's very interesting. Okay. Star charts are maps of the night sky. That's what this is all about. We know it's all about these star charts, and it says that they are maps of the night sky. That is a wonderful answer right there. We have the evidence to back it up. We're ready to move on to question number three. Question number three. Question number three. Which words have the same vowel sound? Like and is, use and for, star and chart, sky and point. Choose that answer. Go. If you said C, star and chart, you're absolutely right, my friends. Star, far, chart. AR says R in those words. Back we go. Oh, dear. No, hang on a second. No, that's not what I want to do at all. Oh, now I'm putting blotches everywhere. Oh my gosh. Who is this guy? Okay. Question number four says, and I quote, what object would most likely be labeled? Labeled. So having a label put on it. A plate, a package, a dog, or a pencil. Mark that answer now. All right. Now, before we reveal the answer here, let's go back and find the evidence that we need. It does actually talk about labeling. It says, like most maps, a star chart is labeled with four directions. So that's where they've got the word labeled coming from. Labeled. Let's see, what else would be labeled? Don't go labeling your dog, or any dog for that matter. Dogs don't like to be labeled. A package, of course, however, would be labeled. You would have to put a label on the package, and that label would have information that tells the people working with this that where it should go. Yeah. Number five. How are the star charts and sky map? What was it? What did I say yesterday? Warch. I just warched again. Anyway, number five. How are star charts and sky maps related? I don't think they're cousins. They are two different names for the same item. They must be used together to watch the night sky. A star chart used to be called a sky map, or they are not related. How are these things related? Choose your answer. They're the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Potato, potato. You could say sky maps to someone, and that person could talk to you about star charts, and you'd still be having a conversation about exactly the same thing. There we are. Okay. Very, very good. Well done. I'm enjoying this. Our third and final passage, but first, hi! Work we go. Astronomy is a type of science. Hmm. It looks at the universe. The universe is made up of many things. People who study the universe often pick one thing to investigate. They may focus on planets. They may study the stars. They may learn about the sun. This information helps us. People on Earth can learn about life in space. Interesting. All right, lots of information there. Better read through it one more time before we tackle these questions. Astronomy is a type of science. It looks at the universe. The universe is made up of many things. People who study the universe often pick one thing to investigate. They may focus on planets, they may study the stars, they may learn about the sun. This information helps us. People on Earth can learn about life in space. Very good. Let me stop and think. Astronomy. It's people, astronomers. You could be a person who studies the universe, who studies planets and stars and the sun. Excuse me. And then they find this information is very, very helpful, and so we can study space and find out about life in space, aliens and such. Oh. Question number one says, which picture would tell a reader more about this text? Is it a picture of an astronaut, a picture of a microscope, a picture of a scientist, or a picture of a planet? All right, go ahead and mark your answer. All right, what did you get? This one was a little bit confusing, wasn't it? Because a picture of an astronaut doesn't actually make sense when you think about it. It's not actually people going into space, they're just studying space from Earth. So, not astronaut, not a microscope. Picture of a scientist or a picture of a planet? What do you think? Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely. Let's mark our answer. Picture of a scientist. We are learning all about the fact that people study the universe and they study lots of different things. Well done, everybody. All right, moving on now to question number. Oh boy. Just jumped all over. Oh no, that's the exit ticket. Hang on, steady on, Mr. Scott. Okay, what is the main idea? Is it the sun and planets are part of the universe, or some people study stars, or the science of astronomy teaches us about the universe, or people on Earth like to think about space? Hmm. Choose your answer. It's C. You're absolutely right. Now, how do I move this back up again? Maybe I'll. Hang on. There we go. Hey, oh, look at this. I'll go to the other side of the screen. Isn't that fun? Yay! I'm over here now. Oh, it's great over here. I love it. So much better. No, that was the old one. Okay, sorry. Still getting used to this new technology. Oh, confounded contraption. Um. So yes, it is C. It is the science of astronomy teaches us about the universe. And we have our right there, the tippity top. Do you see that? Yes, there we go. That is the main idea. It tells us all about what we've learned from this passage. Let's go on to number 3, if I can actually get down to it. There we go. Which word has the same root as study? Tidy, student, suddenly, stuff. Choose your answer. Student. The student is studying. Yes, of course. That's absolutely right. Study hard, students. Students studying. Study hall. Study. I'll be in the study if you need me. Have my dinner to study. What I'm talking about. Number 4 says, which word does not? I love when they do this. Hang on. I wish we could. All right, let's do something. Let's do red because this is very, very important. Look at this. Wow! Oh, now I've covered it. Hang on. Watch this. I'll cover the whole thing. Then I'm going to get very creative. You can all love this. This is great. Watch this. Bam! Yeah! Look at that. Super cool. Not is a very, very important word. When you're reading a question, it says which one is not. That means 3 of these are going to be right or they're going to be true, and one of them is not. Okay, so which word does not mean the same as investigate? Study, explore, examine, ignore, which is a lot of fun to say. Say that with me. 1, 2, 3. Study, explore, examine, ignore. Which one does not mean the same as investigate? Mark your answer. Ignore. Yes, sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you there. Ignore does not mean the same. In fact, it means completely the opposite. If you are investigating something, you're studying it, you're exploring it, you're examining it, you're trying to get more information about it. However, if you are ignoring that thing, well, then you're not going to learn anything new about it. I don't think you should ignore anything. I think everything's important. Now, where are we going now? Our final question for today says, what other type of text is similar to this text? A science book, a fantasy novel, a picture of the planet Mars, a journal or diary entry about a trip to the History Museum. What do you think? Go ahead, mark your answer. What is it? Well, it's a science book. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Of course, it's a science book. This is all about science, and so this was very, very much connected to the reading that we did just a moment ago. Well done, everybody. Let's talk about the exit ticket. The night sky. Excellent. All right, so your job, of course, is to read all about the night sky, and then we got these 6 questions down here at the bottom. Now, I wonder if I can. Oh, no, I can't zoom out. Okay. So that's it there. Okay. Oh, I see Polaris. This is going to be cool. Oh, and light pollution. That's a very interesting idea. 6 questions at the bottom. Well done, you. Thanks for tuning in on the world's greatest YouTube channel. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow, my friends. From Mr. Scott. Bye.